Is this thing on?
My name's Ariel Bourjow. I'm a recording mix engineer based out of New York City, and I've been in the game for 12 years now. Some of the artists that I've worked with in my career have been T.I., Kanye West, did a lot of work for Puffy, just about any artist on Bad Boy from, the time of 98 to 2004, even 97, post Biggie, Just Blaze, the list is pretty endless. I guess the fascination with sound started when I was younger. Had a little boombox with an EQ on it, and back then it was cassette tapes, so I always tried to EQ things, make things brighter, and just fix up records that I felt like didn't sound right. I was always fascinated with the hip hop and the rock, starting off in '85 with Run DMC and just about any classic rock or whatever. I graduated high school in '95. Tried to do the college thing, didn't really work out, decided to go to the Institute of Audio Research. 2 weeks into school in '96, I got an internship at Green Street Recording Studios. Late '97, early '98, landed my first paid gig, which was for Diddy at his Daddy's House Recording Studios. And I worked on basically almost every album from '98 until 2004. I was also doing work with Just Blaze. I was basically one of his first engineers. We used to work at the cutting room together when he was assistant studio manager. 2006, I got nominated for a Grammy for working on T.I.'s King album, which I mixed the first joint on that album called King Back. After that, man, everything just went up and up and up. So I'm here. 5 words of wisdom, let's call it, that I'd like to use is the first is you got 2 ears, 1 mouth, so you definitely should listen twice as much as you talk, especially when you get into the game and you intern or become an assistant engineer, because that's really free learning, free school. 2, it's a client-based business, so you're always trying to appease the client. You're helping them live their dream out and to get their ideas across, so you definitely want to accommodate as much as you can. 3, pay attention to detail. 4, you gotta work hard, man. This isn't banker's hours, man. I mean, I usually spend about 15 hours in the studio or more. Number 5, love your job, man. You're an intricate part in making albums and songs, so those are the 5 words of wisdom. How much someone can earn in this business. I mean, I interned for 2 years making 0. When you first get in as an assistant engineer, you can make as much from $5 to $10 an hour. And as an engineer, you can make anywhere from $10 to $15 an hour to as much as $125 an hour for tracking, and $500 to $6,000 a song for mixing. And then you can also bargain points with people. You can make anywhere from 0 to definitely over $200,000 a year doing it. 5 steps to get to where I'm at. First is internship. Definitely, I'm a big believer in internship. The best thing that you can do is to apprentice under somebody that has credits, that is in the game at a major studio, where you can learn from different engineers or find a mentor who has experience in the game to help you out along the way. 2, hustle. The hours are long. You definitely want to put in as much time as you can and learn, and sometimes it's all day and night. 3, I would say get a notebook. Always take notes down, because when an engineer sees you taking notes, it shows that you're paying attention to detail. 4, it's definitely a blue-collar job, and you're the first to walk into the studio and you're the last to walk out of the studio. And number 5, I would say, is more hours you put in and the more you hustle, it'll definitely pay off at the end. And eventually, the hard work, you'll get there and work on the right records and whatnot. This is Ariel Bourjow, engineer, and you're watching The Virtual Classroom.
Is this thing on?